Hi, this is Bobby Oliveira. I'm speaking to you from Clark Mills, New York. It's a great hamlet just outside of Utica. I've been blessed to come here to work on my timeshare business. Right now I'm staying in a 250-year-old historic farmhouse. It feels 250 years old. It goes back to the natural history of this place. The Adirondacks aren't that far away, neither is Lake Champlain. It's a wonderful place to be. The reason I'm talking to you tonight is, well, there's some stuff that's come on the internet recently. You know how that happens. There's somebody that won't post their own name, uses some internet alias, and creates confusion, and I just wanted to clear some of it up with the facts. One of the things that was said the other day is that I actually didn't own timeshares, which is odd because that's how I make my living, but it's important that you and I have a good relationship no matter what anybody on the internet says. So what I did was, I didn't bring them all out, but I have a number of timeshare deeds, and are obviously all deeded to me, and these represent timeshares from Newport to South Carolina to Vermont. And I am pleased to market and sell these. I've been so blessed in my life that I get to sell vacations for a living. You can't get much better than that. But every single one of these pages represents a timeshare deed or a maintenance fee showing that I own another timeshare. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them. It's been an interesting journey. You know, back in 2007, there was a time we wanted to offer a vacation club out of Regency Travel. And there was a Rhode Island law that said only a travel agent could make such an offering. And we were lucky enough to have friends on Smith Hill to take care of that law for us. That's one of the reasons that Total Newport offers its own vacation club. As I go through my journey, one of the things that I cherish the most is my military service. And recently, again on the internet, I just got to present the facts, someone said that I never served. Well, here's my Fort Jackson yearbook from way back then, 1993. And here is my certificate of acceptance, which I signed on March 30th of 1992. But most importantly, and the thing I personally treasured the most, is this. This is the certificate that says I graduated from JAG school. At any given time in the Army, there's no more than 250 JAG specialists, and for 4 years, I was one of them. Now, why would someone try to take away my military service? Well, once again, they've got nothing else to say, and they won't post their own name, and that's the way they do business. Lastly, because I'm in recovery, some folks will take shots at that, and it actually creates kind of a bad feeling with other folks that are in recovery when they see that kind of stuff. Let me first say, don't give up hope. You know, I've maintained sobriety for 10 years plus, one day at a time, and we all know that alcoholism and addiction is a disease. There are unfortunately those folks who don't treat it like a disease and think it's a weakness, and our job is to pray for them. In the meantime, if you share my disease, my heart goes out to you whenever that kind of stuff happens, because I know you go through it just like I do. And lastly, if you are one of those people, or you know somebody who has the disease but doesn't know how to get help, please don't be afraid to reach out. You know, I'm so lucky I get to spend all day talking about timeshare and vacations, and I get to spend my nights helping folks find sobriety. I couldn't ask for a better life. I could spend it here in New York, or I could spend it back home in Newport. I get to go to great restaurants and do wonderful things. And it's all nothing of my doing, it's all blessings that I've been given. It's just unfortunate that there are some out there that are jealous or whatever, and they feel the need that they have to make stuff up. So every so often, the facts need to be presented, because remember, me and you is me and you. Thanks a lot for listening tonight. Have a great tomorrow.